How we doing, everybody?
Hola,
Welcome to another episode of Getting Jiggy With It. I'm Will.
I'm Audrey.
And today, what are we playing?
We're playing Talisman Star Wars.
Why are we playing it?
Because today is Revenge of the Sixth.
Revenge of the Sixth. So play on words. So some people do Revenge of the Fifth. Some people do Revenge of the Sixth. We didn't want to do back-to-back streams, so we did May the 4th Be With You, where we did Star Wars Destiny, right, which is a dice card battling game. So this time we're going to be playing Star Wars Talisman. Now this game is only available in Europe due to licensing. However, we do have a link down below. You can pick it up on Amazon, get it shipped over here. I think it's running about 60 something right now, although it does sometimes go down to the normal price, which was, well, it used to be 50. For the pandemic and all that, it was about 50, and you could get free shipping. I think right now it's about 60 something, but you still get the free shipping because, of course, it is Amazon. So that said, this is our first play of any Talisman game. So we are going to go over the rules a little bit, but again, we are definitely going to be making some rules mistakes. Also, we're going to be playing a little bit differently. We're not going to be playing the heroes versus the villains. We're not going to be playing light side versus dark side. Instead, both of us are going to be playing Sith characters or dark side characters. So that does eliminate the player opponent attacking that you may get in a light side, dark side game. But that said, let's go ahead and get the camera flipped over and we will give you a rundown of how the game works. I say we, but I always give the rundown, so I don't know where the we came from. I guess the little mouse in my pocket or something. It's a habit from one when I'm talking to social media, I say we because it's our social media account. And I think it's also from call centers. When I was training agents, you always wanted to represent the company,
The ownership.
and the ownership. So you would say, we will get you taken care of, right? Meaning you and the company. So I always told people to pretend like they had a little mouse in their pocket, so it would remind them to say we. All right, with that said, so we are set up for a 2-player game of Talisman. And why is that?
Because there is 1 and 2 players.
Because there's 1 and 2 players, uno y dos. I am going to be playing as Darth Maul. Adri is going to be playing as the 7th sister, which was from the Clone Wars, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, no. Was she? Did she start in the Clone Wars? I know she must have been in Rebels, because she's got an ability that talks about Ezra. Or Ahsoka. Yeah, Tano. So we do have a couple. We got the other guys out here. The only reason we left them out there is just so we can kind of show you guys. We did do a little, or I did a little paint job on them last night, get them ready. I don't know if those are going to focus, probably not. But basically what I did was I took some metallic primers, primed them up. These are a brushed bronze, these are a brushed nickel, and then I did like a wash and a little splatter paint technique to them. They look pretty cool. You can check them out on our Instagram, which will pop up eventually over there, or links down below. But in Star Wars Talisman, or Talisman Star Wars, what you're attempting to do is go around the board to level up your character to be able to go in and face the Emperor. So the Emperor has a total will of 10, meaning that in order for you to defeat him, you're going to need to be able to be 10 plus whatever his dice is. So there we go. He's at 13. I would need to have enough will to beat a 13 with my dice roll. All right. The way you accomplish that is on your turn, you're going to roll a dice. You're going to move around the outer ring. When you land on a space, so for example, this open space, there's a symbol of a card. You're going to flip over one of these encounter cards. It may be good, it may be bad, depending on what it is, right? So there are neutral cards, there are light side cards, and there's dark side cards. You're going to continue to do that, defeating the enemies, leveling up by buying equipment at some of the spaces, and completing tasks to be able to, well, like I said, power up your character. So your character has strength, will, and health. Your health can never go above its starting amount, which is listed on your card. Your will and your strength, though, are going to be needed for those challenges, for those encounters. All right. The next thing you're going to do is, once you get where you feel you're comfortable, there are a couple areas where we'll be able to move into the next zone. So same thing, you're going to have another zone here that's slightly more complex. As you can see, there's 2 card symbols here, 2 dice symbols here. So it gets a little bit harder. So you don't want to really go in here until you know you're ready to go in there. Once you're in here, you eventually want to make yourself to way to Takodana, where what's your name? Maz, right? Yeah, Maz. Maz wants to sell you something. She's going to try to sell you the Sith Wayfinder. Unfortunately, it's not going to be with money. She's going to try to sell that to you by rolling the dice. Basically, she's giving you information. When you roll the dice, there's going to be certain consequences that occur while you're trying. So for a while, we may just be going back and forth to get onto this spot so we can keep rolling the dice to try to get that Wayfinder. Once we feel we're powered up enough, most likely around 10 will, then we'll go ahead and make our way up into the final ring. Since we are dark aligned, we're going to go this way around. Light aligned, we go this way around until we can get to Exegol, so we can challenge the Citadel Throne of the Sith. First player to accomplish that wins the game. Like I said, in a normal game, if you were playing opposite factions, then of course you do have the capability that if somebody were to land on your same spot, they would be able to attack and try to take your goods or do damage to you, or take out some of your companions that you may pick up along the way, because those companions and equipment give you a benefit over your opponents. All right. So with that said, I think we're good there. We are missing some money. How much money do we start with? Because that was not on our cards. That must be in the rules here.
But you have some destiny as well. I don't.
I started with 4 destiny. You should start with 5.
I didn't.
Yeah, so you get more destiny because okay, so we didn't mention that. So some of the characters will have some starting items. So Darth Maul here, he starts with the robes, which is if I'm defeated in battle and I would lose a hit point, I can roll the dice. If I get a 6, I don't lose the hit points. These, of course, can be purchased at certain locations. So Oddly would be able to pick up one in the future. And then I do have a force ability, one force card, which is a force push. Used at the start of any opponent's turn before they before they roll for movement. You control their movement for the turn. They may only move one space. The rest of their turn is treated as normal. So it's basically a way for you to force a player where you want them to go, and well, they're only going to go one space. It doesn't matter what they roll. I guess technically you wouldn't have to roll because I'm doing it before you roll. And I think Oddly's got force freeze.
Force freeze. Use on any opponent at any time. They drop up to one confidant of your choice and up to one. One.
No, that's equipment card.
Oh, one equipment of your choice on their current space. They might not pick those cards at this turn.
So basically, you're saying that I can't pick up equipment.
I think so.
Yeah, using any opponent, they drop one of their. Oh, they drop one confidant. So those are the guys that are going to come and help you of your choice, and one equipment or one object of your choice at their current space. And I cannot pick those up this turn. So basically, I would drop my stuff there, and I can't pick it up. So I'd actually have to leave and then come back to that spot to pick up my stuff that you made me drop. So, all right. So we need to decide who. That's our monies. So we start with two credits, 2 monies at the beginning of the game. All right. So we need to roll to see who goes first. How do we do that?
The 20-sided extra life die because we support Children's Miracle Network through donations, and you can also support the kids through donations using the links down below.
Yep. So we do have a contest still running right now. It runs until the 15th. You can go check out that video on the YouTubes. And we are giving away a copy of Marvel Villainous and Disney Villainous. And guess what comes out in August?
Star Wars?
Star Wars Villainous in August. So, of course, we'll definitely be getting that, but we're not giving that one away. Well, yet. Maybe there's a Target edition, and I won't like the movers in that one either. Although if I start at the beginning with the Deluxe Collector's Edition, I would probably stick with it. I think that's my other OCD part, is the original Marvel set didn't have any exclusive movers for Target. The Disney, there was a couple that came out that had exclusives, but I missed all of them. So for me, it's like, meh. Also, technically, I don't like any of the exclusive movers. I think the only one is Cruella de Vil, because they made the white side have little black dots in it. So it looked more like Dalmatians. The Star Wars movers, ironically, and I just thought about this since we're talking about it, the Star Wars movers are very similar to what I did here. They're mixing some color, swirly, and glitter inside of it. So it's supposed to look like stars and constellations inside of them. So it's the same movers like we get in the other ones, but that's what it is. Hey, David's Poke Life, how you doing? Hope the Force was with you this week, and the 5th didn't get you unless, well, maybe margaritas. No, we did not get no margaritas yesterday, but we were doing Revenge of the Sixth instead. We were both being Sith Lords. Well, she's technically not a Sith Lord. She's just a dark side. She's just a baddie. She's a bad guy. I don't remember if she had Force powers or not. I guess she does because she gets Force powers. Okay, let's roll that extra life dice so we can determine who goes first.
I guess here.
Yeah, right there. Even. 19 is not even. That is odd. So that means Oddly gets to roll first and decide where she goes. Her starting spot was Takobo. And then I'm, of course, starting over at Dathomir. One dice. Yep, that's all you get to roll. All right, so that is a 2. So you can either go to Tatooine, which at the end of this turn, if there are no cards here, you may discard a force card to gain 1 will. No, you only have 1 will. 1, okay. This is gonna be the joke the entire game. Or you can go here, which is just an open space. So here you're gonna have to do an event. Here you do an event, but you might have the fortunate to be able to gain power by discarding a force.
Well.
All right, so go to here. All right, so we got our first encounter card. Rendezvous point. Place, you may move any guide, confidant, or adversary from another space to this space. If you do, discard this card. Okay, so that basically overrides this ability because there's a card here now. But when we ever remove something here, it would get rid of that card. So can't do the end ability because, well, that's the way it is. All right, so 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I remember correctly, I think it's 6 on each side. So this is Takobo, which is where you started. When you arrive, a roll a die. Battle Seeker Droid. Lose a turn. Nothing happens. Gain 1 strength and draw 1 force card. Oh, that's kind of good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is open space. So I don't want to risk a dice roll. I don't know if I want to risk a dice roll. Now you do have the capability that on any roll you can spend a destiny token to re-roll that dice. I forgot to mention that at the beginning. And I think no, you don't have the ability. Ahsoka, she actually has that as an ability. She can actually discard a force card like you can here to be able to pick up a re-roll a dice. I think I'm going to do the open space all the way over there. And then Padme. All right, so we're going to get our first battle here. So I got Padme Amidala. If Albany were to get her, she could get it as a confidant, and she adds 1 strength and 1 will to your well, it wouldn't add it to your wheel, it just adds it to you because she hangs out with you. But adversary, she has a will of 4. All right, so in order for me to defeat her, so to make this so that way we don't mix up the dice when we roll them together, I'll just take these other ones off for now. We will go ahead and use a different colored dice. So you roll that one, or I could roll both of them, doesn't matter. This is more competitive when you roll it for them. All right, so she's got, ooh, wow, I got a 1. She got a 4, so she's at 8. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and spend 1 because right now I would lose a hit point if I lose that. So I'm gonna roll again. All right, so there we go. So I got 6 plus my will is 3 anyway, so that is 9. So I defeat her, so she comes over to me. And then she's gonna count towards my upgrade points. So right here, she's got a upgrade of 4. I need 5 total to get 1 will. So she's just gonna hang out over here for me until I get some more. Do you? You can keep rolling the fancy smancy dice. I like the fancy dice. We're gonna use our Pokemon dice because I like them better. I do like these much better. I mean, even these plain Pokemon dice are better. Like this in the blue and the black. Kind of like that.
That one is nice. 3.
3. All right, so you got 1, 2, 3 open space.
4.
Asteroid field.
At the start of your next turn, instead of rolling for movement, you may lose 1 health to pass through the asteroid field into Batu.
So it's just that it's you basically yeah, it's way too soon. But you can go there if you want to try to do the attacking. Either way, you're gonna have to attack.
Because I have.
Yeah, so it doesn't really matter. You're gonna get attacked, or you're gonna get an encounter either spot. So it's your choice. You can go either way.
Here, 1, 2, 3.
All right, and then what is your encounter? This is the game of life type of play. Just kidding. This game looks hard. It seems harder than it is. I watched the gameplay and whatnot, but it's based off of a series called Talisman. They have Star Wars Talisman, Harry Potter Talisman, Batman Talisman, Core Talisman. I don't know if there's Kingdom Hearts Talisman. So they've got a couple of them out there. They don't have a Marvel Talisman yet.
It says Imperial Stormtrooper. It's a confident human.
Okay, so he joins you then.
Whenever you roll a 1 for a strength bottle roll, you might change that roll to a 2. You may change that.
Whenever you roll a
2.
1. So basically, whenever you roll a 1, it's really a 2.
Yeah.
So yeah, he just joins your team. And you just have to remember that you have that ability.
Which is what I always forget. That
you have abilities. You gotta double check your abilities. All right. That's not a loaded die or anything. Holy smokes, that's a slot. A lot of Disney. Yeah. Well, the OP has the Disney license for games. The OP and Spin Master, because they do lots of retail games. So most of the games we get from them are Disney related. All right, so 3, 1, 2, 3. So Geonosis, nothing. 1, 2, 3. There's an asteroid belt. At the start of your turn,
Your next
instead of
rolling for movement,
you may use one health. Okay, so it allows you to go through 2. So both the asteroid fields do the same thing. Okay. I really don't need that yet, so I'll just go to Genosis. And Shore Trooper. Oh, look at that. Both of us are getting helpers right off the bat. Choose a light-aligned character in this region. Roll a die. On a result of 5 or 6, they lose 4. I really don't need him. Because I can't use that ability because we're not playing light side characters, so he doesn't help me. I wonder if you don't want him, can you just scrap him and keep him? Like if you don't want him to be your... oh no, he's a guide. Never mind, he doesn't come to me. He stays over there, but technically...
Wait, why?
Because he's a guide. He's not... See how yours said... Yeah, yours said confidant. So he's a guide, so he stays over there. Which we need to leave him there because he prevents another card from coming out. So we do kind of have to leave him there. So yeah, he just hangs out there. All right, back to you. What I first saw, though, it was Monopoly because they go round and round on the board and you're rolling dice. Yeah, there you go. We will eventually probably play Monopoly on this channel. Just probably not right now. Nobody will tune in to watch them. So
or
4.
here is you're here.
So if you go there, nothing's going to happen. You get no benefit, no bad thing. It's what it is. This one, you have discovered a massive fuel depot. When you arrive here, roll a die. Nothing happens. Draw a skill, gain a will, gain a... This is probably... Lothal is really good. So you go here. And then you roll your die. Your shiny die.
Save.
6. So 6, gain 1 strength.
Woohoo!
Already upgrading your character. She started with 1? Oh, wow. She was way down there. What's your ability, though?
Once per turn before any combat rolls, you may discard a destiny token to add your will.
It adds them together.
To add your will to your... What? No, I don't...
To your strength. Yeah, so you can add your will to your strength. So if it's a strength challenge, you can spend one of these to basically add these 2 together for a strength challenge. So they combine. That's actually really good. It can't be for a will challenge because that'd be too overpowered up here. Because if you had 5 and 5, you'd be ready to already go up in there.
Okay.
Right? And everybody else would be nowhere near there yet. All right. 2. I don't like a 2. What's that asteroid field? Same thing. At the end of your turn, I can use it to go to indoor.
At the start of your turn.
I can spend 1 health to go to indoor. Okay. I'll just go 1, 2. What's this one?
Wait, can you read that?
Yeah, they're all the same. All the asteroid belts are the same. There's 1 on each side of the board.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense. What's this one?
When you arrive here, if you are dark aligned, lose 1 health. If you are light, roll a die.
I don't want to do that then. So I guess I'm going to the asteroid belt. I'm definitely not going to lose a health. You love Monopoly. It's just hobby board gamers. I have no problem with Monopoly. I got a lot of fond memories playing Monopoly, but a lot of hobby board gamers have gotten to a snobby aspect of it. I think the other thing is they don't play Monopoly right. Everybody's always played with house rules. They say if you technically play Monopoly correct, it's better. Still not great, and it runs a little bit too long. Event, Out of the Shadows. Reveal cards from the top of the encounter deck until you reveal an adversary you could battle. Place the adversary in the space. Place all the cards revealed in discard. If there's no adversary, it ends my turn. All right. That is not an adversary. That is not an adversary. That is not an adversary. Next, please. There we go. That is an adversary. So this is Sabine Wren. She was from Star Wars Rebels. Forgot we needed a discard pile. All right, so she has a strength of 5. I have a strength of 4. That doesn't seem to be too bad. All right, so we're gonna have to. I gotta fight her. Ooh, that is bad. She got 10. I got 6. Ooh, I'm gonna spend another destiny token so I can reroll. Although I gotta get. Technically, I don't think I can. I have to get a 6 to beat her, right? Because she's at 10. Actually, I need to get 6 just to prevent the damage. 5. All All right, so I'm going to take damage. Since I'm going to take damage, I have this robe. If I roll a 6, then I don't. I did roll a 2, so I take 1 damage. All right, and then she stays. She just kind of, she's going to hang out in the asteroid field. There we go. 6, so that's the corners. So this one here you don't want to go to. We already determined because that's if you're dark side, you lose health. So this one, roll 2 dice. You may then pay any number of credits to modify those dice. So then you can get one of the abilities. I mean, you're going to go that way anyway, so you'd rather just go ahead and do it. All right. So roll 2 dice. So that is 8. 5 through 9, nothing happens. So if you spent 2, again, you can also spend one of your destinies to reroll as 2.
I need
before you spend credits. You can always spend 1 destiny to reroll 1 die. So you
one destiny in my life? No, because you did 2.
Yeah, just per
Turn.
dice roll. Yeah, per turn. All right, so if you reroll that one, so you can get above 10. There we go. So that is an 11. Gain 1 strength. So you didn't even need to spend any credits. I thought he's just packing on the strength. All right. Me and my low rolls. A 2. Hoth, what's Hoth do?
When you arrive here, battle a Wampa.
Oh, Wampa. Okay.
Strength 4. If you win, gain 1 destiny token.
All right. So that means I would have to battle him plus an event would come out.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That one over there. When you arrive, roll 1 die. If you're dark aligned, which I am, I'll roll a die, and then you get stuff. That's always the good option. You get stuff. 6. 6. Draw 2 force skill cards.
Draw
2.
2 force. Is it
so
the
I
last
get
one?
2.
Oh my,
Yeah,
I
I
don't
get
know how you
2
can read that.
All right.
Oh
So I got me
God.
2 more force skill cards. What can I do with I discard? Discard a force skill card if you do until the end of the turn. Whenever you roll a single die, instead roll 2. Discard. Oh, actually, I didn't even read that. So I actually, if I discard one of these, I can actually take the higher of the 2 dice I roll. That's actually kind of cool. All right. Tutarno.
I want this one.
I know, we want the pretty dice.
Oh no.
That's not going to get you far. So it doesn't matter. Same because it's asteroid field. So you just have an event either way.
That
Dathomir?
Dathomir.
Encounter. An encounter can be an event because that's one of the encounters.
Boba Fett.
So he's neutral. Yeah.
Adversary human. Boba Fett has tracked you here, but you refuse to go down without a fight.
Oh, you're gonna fight Boba Fett. All right. So Boba Fett has
7.
But remember, your ability here.
I cannot the will.
Yeah. So basically, I get to team up with you. your will.
Me will.
All right. So you got to battle them no matter what. The question is, before you roll, do you want to spin your destiny to add them together? If you add them together, that gives you 6. Meaning you're almost tied with him at that point.
Okay.
It's better to tie him than to lose, because if you tie, then he doesn't take any hit points off.
How am I going to get more destinies?
There's cards in here that give
Okay.
destinies. 5 and 7 is
13.
13? 12.
5.
Yeah, 12. And you did 2 plus your 6, so you're at 8. So same thing, you can spend a destiny to re-roll.
But I already spent.
That was for something
Oh,
different.
okay.
That was for your ability, not for a
Okay.
reroll. All right, so what do you need to beat him? Hang on, he's got
12, and I
You're at
got
6, so you have to roll a 6. Oh, hang on. But remember, whenever you roll a 1, oh, you didn't roll a 1. You rolled a 2. You rolled exactly what you could change it into. Oh! All right, so you took no damage, so that is good. All right. So 5, which would put me here. So I can try to go after Boba Fett. What's my strength? I only got 4. I think I'm leaving Boba Fett alone. The other 5 puts me in open space. and watch it be somebody as hard as Boba Fett. Ah, it's Finn McMissile. Oh, he's got an adversary strength of 2. All right, roll. Roll adversary strength of 2. Oh, wow, 6. So 6,
I like this
8. 8 and 8 is tied. Hang on. I can carry 4 items. Use as required on any character until the end of the turn. You receive all the benefits of all of each other's special abilities and confidence regardless of alignment. And yeah. Oh, I've only got what? I got 2 destiny left. I don't know if I can roll a 5. I'd have to roll a 5 or a 6, right? Because you rolled a 6. So is it 8? You and your 6s, you're really good at rolling 6s.
Just die.
With any die.
No.
No, we were playing the other day. You rolled a bunch of 6s. No, I'll leave them there for now. I'll come back in. I'll fight you later, Finn.
Finn.
All right, back to you.
Face.
Did you really? Oh, it's always going to be, it's always going to be the N +1. So you have open space,
6.
or you have
Tabako.
Takobo. When you arrive here, roll a die, battle the Seeker, get some will, lose a turn, nothing happens, gain strength, and draw a force card.
I rolled a die.
Do you want to come here? All right. There we go. 1. And that's not battle, so you can't roll it to a 2. 1, battle a Seeker droid with a will of 2. So now you have to fight. So just roll your. He's only got a strength of 2. All right, you beat him. I technically don't even know the point of that because you can't use that for anything. I mean, I guess you technically can still lose to him and then have to lose a hit point. All right. 2. So I can go to Coruscant. If there is
no
card.
here.
Okay, so it's the same as this one. So these two are the same. Or I can go 1, 2. I can go to Hoth, which is.
No, but this one is.
Oh, this gains 1 health. Oh, this one heals. This one's will. Okay, so this is a healing spot. What's Hoth again?
When you arrive here, battle a web Wampa.
Oh, Wampa. That's right.
Strength 4. If you win, gain 1 destiny.
So I gain a destiny if I go there, which I'm down to 2, but I still have to do the event card. Okay. I'm going to go there, and then I have to beat a Wampa of 4. I got a 5, so I beat him, so I gain 1 destiny. And then I have to do me event card. Training remote. Ooh, there we go. I got me an object. So training remote, it gives me +1 strength. Okay. So your turn. I don't know where you're dying. 6 again. Holy cow, girl. All right. So you got your healing spot, or you've got back where you were with Boba Fett. You can go try to beat up on Boba Fett again.
But what is my? How am I measuring my?
Your health right here.
I mean, yeah,
but you haven't lost any health.
Okay,
5
so
is your max.
I should not go there then.
Well, you think you can beat Boba Fett? Before you look at what this is.
See.
Okay, you're gonna.
No.
I don't know. He's 7. Remember, he's just hard because he's still a 7. I mean, if you
So
keep rolling 6s, you'll be good.
I have 3, or I have 3.
You have 3, unless you spin your destiny, and then it goes to 6, which is really what you have to do. You kind of have to, because in order to beat him, you have to roll a. If you roll a 6, that would be 9, and I have to roll less than a 2. So do you want to spend your destiny before you roll? Once per turn, before any combat roll, before the rolls, you have to decide, do you want to spend your destiny? Remember, you can go to Hoth, same as I did, and get another destiny. All right, so now you have 6. I only rolled a 2, so I'm only at 9. I rolled a 4. You beat him. All right, and since he is already over 7, already over 5, you can turn him in if you want, to increase your strength by 1, or you can hang on to them to maybe get a 3, and that way you can increase it by 2. Because remember, it goes in multiples of 5, but you lose anything you don't spend.
No entiendo.
So
I can keep it.
you can keep it, and then if you get, say, somebody that has a strength of 3, like, well, not the storm. Well, yeah, for like, say, for example, the stormtrooper. I mean, he doesn't count because he's on your team. But say somebody has a strength of 3, you can turn both of them in and get 2, or you can turn him in now and get 1.
But the other, I mean,
All right, they're in here somewhere.
I
Hang
can
on to them
turn
for a
him-
while.
See.
All right, so just put them over to your side and they're called medals. Thrill Jammin'. Hey, good evening. You're late. Aw, that's us being. We haven't gotten too far into the game. It's definitely different. It's kind of neat. The mechanics are kind of neat. All right, so you went. No, you went up there and you beat him. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Asteroid field. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so asteroid field or asteroid field. Does not matter. 1 galactic credit. Take 1 credit from the supply. Gracias. That's the start of a turn thing. That would actually be a good one if you're on like these spots, right? Because it's like there's not going to be a card on it because it's an event. Event cards don't stay down.
Mi turno.
Tu turno. 3.
Tres.
1, 2,
Asteroid
3.
field.
Asteroid. 1, 2, 3, or just both of them just an event or an encounter. Doesn't matter.
I'm going to Sereno.
Torreno.
Sereno.
It's kind of like a Italian place.
Sereno.
Ooh.
Confident human.
So that is a blue guy, so he is a bad guy to us.
Whenever you would gain any
Credits.
gain
Yeah.
1 additional credit.
No,
It's
better good guy. So you have to beat up. He's only got a strength of 3, so that means you are already at a strength of 3. So you guys are even. So you just want to roll it
roll it.
because you're even. 2, 4, you win. So there you go. So now there's your 3. Now you can turn in both of those
And
get 2 strength as an upgrade. You are kicking my butt in the strength. Seeing you can be Obi-Wan might force me to get this game. The board looks great too. Yeah, it has a lot of the sequel trilogy because you have the prequel trilogy, you have the original trilogy, you have the prequel trilogy, and you have the sequel trilogy. They call it the sequel trilogy, but it's the 3rd trilogy. This was really designed around that, but you can kind of overlook it to a small degree because it's got some of the old stomping grounds, right? It's got Scarif, it's got Hoth, from the 2nd movie. So I like it. And then of course we did our wonderful paint job on our miniaturas. So for anybody that is watching at this point, we do always offer an incentive where we will paint your miniaturas in a style of your choosing of anything that we've done. We do have some speed paint, sun drop. This is just something really off the wall that I tried, or full painting. So you did that, you beat that, you upgraded your character. I'm falling behind now. I got a 1. I got a 1. Although I do need to heal. I do need to heal because I am down 1 health. Ooh. Cracked Kyber Crystal. Only Dark Aligned, which is me, can have the Kyber Crystal. I get to add 1 to my strength. So I'm actually adding to my strength with my objects. I'm not even adding to my strength through natural attacks. And I forgot about that. I think on one of my attacks, I didn't add that extra 1. So, and it is empty at the end of my turn. So I go back up to 5 health. Oh no, hang on. I have to discard.
If there is no card
I have to discard it.
you may gain 1 health.
If I discard a force card.
No, or draw our force.
Oh, or draw a force card. Oh, I like that even better. I thought I had to discard. Was this one draw or was this discard?
They are not all
this one's discard a force card to gain it. Okay, you're right.
Is there another?
No, only 1 Coruscant. I mean, those might say something too, but
Okay.
they're clear on the other side of the board. That's one of our critiques at the end is that there's no key or legend for all those locations. So if you're playing like we are on one side of the board, you can't see those.
Well, you can see them. I don't know
I
how.
can kind of see them.
Dos.
2. All right, so you can go to the corner, which was the course. That's at market, or you can just battle something.
What is the market?
That's where you
There's
roll
lots of
2
things.
dice and you get a bunch of things.
I do the both of things.
You'll do the bunch of things? Okay. You'll do the lots of things. So you got 10. 10, gain 1 health, which you're already at max health.
Oh, so I can.
So nothing happens, so
Oh no.
you'd have to pay to re-roll one of your die. I don't think it's worth it. All right. I'm like dropping it. It's going right back down. Like I saw on a Quackalope video where that's the way that I lost his name. No, it's not Jesse or Alex. It's
I don't know any other.
It's gonna come to me. But yeah, he does the same thing. He grabs him, he shakes him a little bit, and then he drops him like flat, and they go basically from his hand flat down. I'm like, it's not really rolling. Oh yeah, Dark Aligned, we lose health. I'm not going there. Dark Aligned, I'm not going there. All right. Ooh, Captain Phasma. So I played her on Wednesday. Once per turn, you may pay 1 credit to raise my strength and will by 1 each until the end of the turn. Ooh, so I like her. So she allows me to spend money to make myself mucho more powerful.
For asteroid field or
just open space. It's that same results. It's just whether or not you want to make your way around over to beat up Poe or Sabine.
asteroid field. But what is what it says?
It's that allows you to come in here. Because otherwise the only way to get in the center is through Mandalore. It's the only other way that you can get through. Ooh, Grand Hoff Tarkin. Add 1 strength and 1 will. He's a confident. He joins you. So now you are up to... But you don't add it to your thing. You just have to remember to add it from him. Technically, I'm never going to take him from you, so really we could kind of just add him to our wheels, but we'll do it right. So right now, you're at 1 more higher on your will and your strength. All right, where'd my die go?
I don't add it here. Just
no, because you just keep him there. Because the reason is in a normal game where somebody's playing the light side, remember they can go over to you and attack your confidants. They can either attack your confidants. Actually, I guess even in this one, I could attack you to take it from you. Technically, we're not playing like that, so it's no big deal. 5.
If you want to do that.
3, 4, 5. When you're here, this is one where you get lots of good stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hoth, I don't need that right now. So go there. 3. I think that's a nothing happens. 3 to 5, nothing happens. I'll spend a roll. All right, come on. Okay, you go. Okay, you and your 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4. You would miss. Yeah, you'd miss Sabine. That'd put you back where you were.
Well, I will come here.
All right. So you got to fight the whatchamacallit first.
You're there, battle Wampa.
Wampa, and if you beat him, then you
win,
get a destiny token.
Yep.
All right, so you got to roll. What is he, a 4?
The Wampa's team.
Oh, hang on, I still got to... Oh, that's where we messed up. You still got to roll. When this was a 2 earlier, we didn't roll for him. You still got to roll. I still got to roll for the Wampa. So, well, you should get that. Yeah. So, you get a destiny. And then you get to beat up on Han Solo. So Han Solo, Holo. Strength of 4. All right, so you got to beat a 4. All right, so he's, 4 plus you have 5, 6, right? So you're at 6. And then he's at 4. So 4 is 8, 6 plus 3 is 9. You beat him. Oh, there you go. He's not enough to turn in right now, though.
What do I do with him?
He's a metal, remember? So you can turn him in.
And where is my other one?
You turn them in to get your 2 that you got. That's why you're so much further ahead than I am. There we go, 6. What is it here? Coruscant, gain a health or draw a force card. I guess I'll do that. All right. Oh, Cassian Andor. So strength of 3. All right, so you got to roll for him. I'm at 4, 5, 6. And I could pay to raise it if I want to. So I'm at 6. Plus 5 is 11. 3 plus 4 is 7. Adios. And unfortunately, that still doesn't give me enough to upgrade because Padme was will. She has a will of her own. You cannot tell Padme what to do.
Ooh!
Dos. All right, so you can beat up one. You're just killing everybody. I was going to bring that up on the final thing, too. I really don't want to try. So 2 is Finn, if you want to beat up on Finn. But he's only got a strength of 2. You're at what again? 6. You're at 6. So 7. 3. That is 5. So you beat him.
That's me medal?
Yep. So that puts you at the strength of 7, right? No, here. 4, 2, 6. So again, you can turn them in now to get 1, or you can try to do a better math so you get 2.
No.
Right? So you're going to add 1. Remember, will's what we need to work on, but we haven't gotten anybody that allows us to do will yet. Really, the only other way is by having these, because you can discard as many of these as you want when you get up here. But I'd like to at least get to probably like 6 will. All right, so 6 puts me at Takobo again, or open space. Let's go over here to Takobo. 3. Nothing happens. I don't like these nothing happens.
Oh no! Oh, I couldn't.
Oh, I should have done. I keep forgetting I have this. I can discard I can discard a force card to roll 2 dice.
Can I go there?
Yeah, that'd just be a safe spot. Nothing will happen.
Okay, then here.
That'll make you lose 1 health.
Oh, because I am
Because
dark.
you're dark. Yeah, just go to the stormtrooper and chill with him.
Hola.
He's your buddy. Hola, buddy. Hola, amigo. ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien, gracias. ¿Y tú? 2. 1, 2. You may move any guide, confidant, or adversary from another space's region. You do discard this card. So I'm going to move this here, and which will and I'm going to move Sabine over here to me, which discards that. So she has a strength of 5. So you have to roll for her. And I'm at a strength of 4, 5, 6. I'll spend one of these to make it 7.
Oops.
1 makes it 8. 4 and 5 is 9. I'm going to spend one of those. So I can definitely roll more than a 1.
Yes, I won.
All right, well, let me see if I can block it with my robes. Or no, with this. Oh, at any given turn where you lose health, you may move directly to Dathomir. Okay, so lose you. I really don't get the point of that ability. I mean, thematically, it makes sense that he would go back to Dathomir to heal. But I don't know any other reason why I would go up there. Like, why would I want to go up there? 5, 1 short. Dang it. All right, so she stays there. I don't get that ability, and I lose 1 health. That was a very bad play. It's like, oh, I can't roll a 1. Roll a 1, and it was doing the wiggle wobble thing.
Here?
I had to pay that for my ability here. I did. I maxed everything out, and still couldn't beat her. 1, 2, 3, plus 4 is 7. Yeah, and I rolled a 1, so 8. She had 5 and 4, 9. Dos. Yeah, you're not going to go backwards. I guess you're going to the asteroid field. That's a good one.
First Order TIE Fighter. Whenever you roll for movement, you may change the number rolled to 3.
Mm-hmm.
¿Es mío?
Yep. So it's the same. It's just a confidant. It's a vehicle. So basically, whenever you roll, you can either go 3 or what you roll is basically your options now because you have that. So that's why I said it was good.
When I roll, well,
When
for
you roll
anything,
to move, when you roll to move
only. Oh, see,
So-
whenever you roll for both.
1, 2. We're going to Taco Bell. We're going to discard levitation because I really don't feel like I'm going to need levitation for anything.
Put this here.
Yeah, put your medal. I had it there so people knew that you won the last game. All right, so I'm going to roll. So I got rid of a card so I can roll 2 dice instead of 1. 5 is nothing. 4 is nothing.
Huh.
That was a total waste. Is it for the turn?
And you have
Until the end of your turn. Okay. All right. We're gonna try. I don't have any destiny left. I'm gonna have to go to Hoth in a minute. Well, the two does something. What's 2? Lose a turn. So I'm gonna go with the 5 so I don't lose a turn.
5 does nothing.
Does nothing. Yeah. Aish.
3. O 3.
Oh, 3. 1, 2, 3. Space. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's that one we don't know.
You might stop to
Purchase.
Purchase.
Okay, you get to buy. Yeah, that's good.
Here.
That's good. You get to buy this stuff up here.
Okay.
So for 1, you can get the blaster for 1. That gives you strength. You can get the robe for 1. Can you buy 1 item or as much as you want?
But wait, I have to roll to see or what? Or do I use this?
No, use your credits. Oh, I guess you can buy as much as you want. So the robe is what I have. Basically, if you were to take damage, you roll a die. If you get a 6, you don't take damage. Blaster adds 1 strength. You have so much strength. Those are both 1 credit. For 2 credits, you can get the grappling gun, grappling hook. Add 1 strength during battle. You may take a coaxium vial card from the market. If you do, discard the grappling hook. Okay, so it allows you to take this coaxium vial. The coaxium vial, on your next turn, instead of your normal move, you may choose to move from the outer region to a space in the middle region, directly opposite of where you are, whether you are not, and then you paste this in the discard pile. So basically what it does, it allows you to go from here to here, anywhere on the board. So the grappling hook, though, that gives you +1 during battle, right? And then the mask is 2. So the mask is 2. Temple Guard mask. If you're defeated in battle, roll and lost health. Roll a die. If you roll 5 or 6, it protects you and you do not lose health. So this one is 5 and 6. The robe is just a 6. So this gives you 1 more. And then the last thing is the pauldrons. So these are 6. Or these are 3. But you don't have enough of that. But it says if you're defeated, then you get to do a 4, 5, or 6.
I think the mask.
All right, the mask. All right.
It's 2, right?
Yeah, it's 2. Yep. And you're allowed to have a total of 4 objects, and then you have to discard something. It didn't talk about the nav computer upgrade. Guess we can't buy that there. No, maybe there's a different place we get this. Okay. No, oddly vault stuff. I don't like this die anymore. I'm switching it. All right, that's fine. Go to low fall. You have discovered a massive fuel depot. When you arrive here, roll a die. And something may or may not happen. 5. Gain 1 will. Thank you. Gracias. All right, back to
It's
you.
the die.
Yeah, I'm switching die. I'm going to go to this. I'm going to go to this purple one.
5.
So tip, don't use the blue die for Pokemon. Although for that, well, no, because you would roll it for your heads or tails.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the market.
No, that's the double dice roll place where you get stuff. or get nothing. One or the
Well,
other.
yeah, that's what I mean. 1, 2, 3,
Yeah,
4,
open
5,
space.
6.
Oh no. Oh, that's a nothing at all.
And there.
All right, so roll 2 dice. Dos. 6.
6.
6 is nothing happens. So you either keep it or you spend a destiny to reroll that one.
I spent a destiny.
All right. 4, 4, that is 8. Nothing still happens.
I wasted my.
I did the same thing. I did the same thing. I don't think it's the die. I think it's me. That's fine. I'll go here. Sabine. So I got to roll off against Sabine. So she's 5. What am I again? 4, 5, 6. In your turn, you receive benefits of each other's special abilities and confidants, regardless of alignment. So if I use this, then I actually gain the abilities of your confidant too, which is just another +1. And I get your ability, which I can't do because I don't have any. Well, I can evade too, but I actually want to fight her. That's fine. I will spend 1 credit. So that puts me at 1, 2, 3, 4 is 7. Okay. +5. Definitely beats her that time. All right, so she is 5 right off the bat. So I'm going to turn her in to get 1 more strength. And to turno. Oh, and then it's the end of my turn. End of my turn. No cards here. I may discard a force card to gain a will. I'm going to get rid of force push to get me un will. So I'm at 5. Cinco y cinco. I think at 6 I'm going to move into the middle.
3.
That feels like a good time to go to the middle.
Chandrila.
1, 2, 3. Nothing. Chandrila. Here you may spend any number of destiny tokens to re-roll battle rolls. Okay, so you can just keep re-rolling to battle over and over and over again. I think that's the place. Remember where they had the battle pits? I think that's what that is. So that makes sense. A battle pit. You just get infinite re-rolls as long as you have the destiny tokens for it. So either way, it's the same thing. You're just going to take an event.
Space. Open space.
Oh, okay.
It's an object.
Do you have who can you carry it? Nope.
Only light online characters.
Still goes out. You just can't pick it up. So it just means nothing happens there because we have no way to get rid of that. All right. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What was Coruscant again? Oh, health and force skill card. Okay. Jabba the Hutt. What's Jabba want? He is a guide. Oh, I like him. The only problem is this won't take effect because he's here. And I don't know if there's any way to get rid of him. I don't think there's any way to get rid of him. All right. Attempt to strike a deal with Jabba. Roll a die. Become disoriented. Oh, I don't like that.
For its return.
Lose health, lose money, gain strength, gain will, draw a force skill card. I wonder if I should do this because I don't have this. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that so I can roll 2 die instead. Ooh, got the 6.
6 is.
Draw a force skill card, which is what I just got rid of. All right. Woo. All right. And he just stays there. So now that space we can no longer use for healing. That kind of sucks.
So only for these?
Yeah, it's only that now. Because it says if there's no card there, he's a card. So nothing we can do about it. It's the luck of the draw. 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's Lothal. That was a good one. And then that. So both of them are good. It's just you're rolling the double die. Draw, force, will, or strength. That one up there, what you actually get, on a 2, you gain 1 will and take another turn. 3, you just gain 1 will. 4, draw a force card. 5 through 9, nothing. 10, gain a health. 11, gain a strength. 12, gain a strength and take another turn. So basically your perfects, 2 1s and 2 12s, you gain something plus take another turn. Everything in between, you just gain something. Health, strength, or will.
Heroes.
All right. Stay. Guess the bottom of the mini, the minis are still a little bit sticky, I guess. From pintar. Dos. That is 9. Nothing happens.
Boo.
Yep. All right. Cinco. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lothal. 1, 2, 3, 5. Asteroid belt. I'm gonna go to Lothal. 4. Draw a force skill card. Woohoo! I can't use it, but I can use it at the end of the game or use it as a discard. So that's fine. Oh yeah, I didn't even look to see what this does.
No.
Using a character at the start of their turn before they move or an encounter card on the board. If used on a character, their movement is reduced to 0 this turn. If used in an encounter, it cannot be encountered this turn. Take an extra turn at the end of your next turn. Okay, so basically I can keep it where you don't move, or I can prevent your encounter card, and it nullifies it. And if I do that, then I get 2 turns on my next turn. Okay. Tres. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That you just get to, you can re-roll as much as you want. It's what kind of happened earlier. Same thing.
Space.
Yeah, either way does the same thing. Whoops. Lo siento, I whacked the microphone.
It is pointless to resist. Event. The Emperor's
Yeah, the Emperor's
stronghold sends fear throughout the galaxy. All light aligned characters miss their next turn.
Alright, so nothing happens. Okay. Because there's no light aligned characters. Alright. 6. So I can do the double whammy or lose health. I'm gonna do the double whammy. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy, big bucks, no whammy, no whammy, big bucks. 9, nothing happens. Nada. I need to get over, I need to go over to Haw. So I can get me some Destiny tokens. I think I'm gonna make my way that way. Tres. So you can do
The same.
what I did, or you can do this one. So you can do 1 die or 2 die. Basically, they do pretty much the same thing. One's just
Let's
2 die.
go here.
One's just 1 die. Two.
Nothing.
Nothing happens.
Yeah.
Yay! 6. Boop. Boop. When I do there, I roll 1 die. Where'd my die go? And then things happen. 1. You are disoriented for a turn. Dang it. Basically, I can't do anything but move 1 space on my next turn.
Oh, that's disoriented.
Yeah, you can't leave all my leave all your objects, confidants, and money on the space where you became disoriented. Oh, you gotta be great.
And you lose it?
I lose everything. Do not roll a die for movement. Instead, move 1 space. My destiny and health are unaffected by disorientation. You may not use skill cards, though you retain the cards you had. So I actually have to leave that space and come back to pick my stuff up. Oh, that's not... No bueno.
I will never go there.
5. You could. Why not? You steal my stuff. Makes it easier on you. So you get to do the Jabba the Hutt thing. Or you can go to the asteroid field.
I want to try this.
You want to try the gamble? You're going to go gambling? All right. Gamble with Jabba.
It's just 1 die? See.
Just 1. 4.
Gain 1 strength.
Oh, wow. You're going to be like maxed out on strength. All Oh, and I can only move one space, but luckily I'm only disoriented for one turn. So I'm just going to move to here. I still have to do the encounter, which sucks. Oh, no, hang on. No, why am I going there? Oh, because I have no money, so I'm going to the other spot. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm going to go there because that's safe. I can't buy anything because I don't have anything, but yeah, that was my turn, so I'm not disoriented anymore. Wish. I think it reduces my stats too. Oh yeah, my stat goes down to 1/1. Health is whatever your health was at. And then destiny is whatever your destiny is at. Wow. Yeah, there's no way you'd win anything. You almost have to go over there, so it's safe. 5.
Asteroid field or 1, 2, 3.
I think back where you were, Lothal. Yeah.
I forgot what asteroid field.
It just lets you get to the other side. I don't think your will's not high enough. You want your will to be closer to 6.
Okay, got that.
Lothal. Alright. So roll 1 die.
Nothing
2.
happened.
Nothing happens. And I need a 1. 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 That is not a 1.
I forgot mi habilidad. Well,
Which, oh, for what?
the movement.
Oh, yeah, you could always choose 3. Yeah.
But
Do
I don't
back.
know if I
Yay. Luckily, he's only at 3. All right, roll for him. Luckily, I'm at 5 now. So 8. So I beat him. Gives me a strength of 3. And a strength of 3 is 6. I will turn those in for 1 strength. I need another will. I hate that she was only 4. All right, so back to you. If she would have been 5, I'd be better off because I'd already have my 6 will that I want.
Dos or tres.
So 1, 2 puts you at Mandalore. If you're light aligned, help the clan. If you're dark aligned, help the Shadow Collective. Battle against a will 5. If you lose, you do not lose health, but your turn ends. Rather than drawing an encounter card here, you may pass to and beyond if you succeed. Oh, you have to. That's if you want to pass. If you want to go to Kessel because you want to start doing the center, you have to do this. Otherwise, you just do the card. 3 is open space, so card, nothing, card.
When are we going there?
I'm gonna wait till I get to 6 will. I might be good enough at 6 strength, but you're high on strength.
I don't have will.
You just have to hope that whoever you get is a. Well, I say you hope whoever you get is a strength person, but you need will at some point to defeat will.
So move just card. Well, either. There.
Mm-hmm.
A-wing.
X-wing. Oh, A-wing. So he's got a
two.
strength of 6. You should be able to beat that easy.
Yeah,
So strength of 6. You're at what?
7.
You got him.
8.
Yeah, 1. Yeah. Yeah, so you're at 8.
And
See.
then whenever you get a 1 for
That's a 1. Yeah, you get to reroll. Right, so you're at 8. He's at 6. So you win. So that is 6 strength. So you can either turn it now or hang on to it. You max out at 12, so.
I'll keep it.
Right. 1. That is not a 1. Oh, that is not a 1. All my wonderfulness is up there. Oh, nav computer. I have nothing. This basically allows me to go through the asteroid belt without losing the health. That's what this does. 6 or 3. So 1, 2, 3 would put you at Takobo, which has a dice roll thingy. You don't gain. Yeah, you gain 1 strength. Lose a turn. You don't get any will though there. So that's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You gamble. If you go 6,
I would need to get a 5.
4, 5. 6 is attack. 1, 2, 3. 6 is safe. Jabba the Hutt. I'm Jabba the Hutt. I'm Jabba. That was on my TikTok video with the Jabba's Palace game. 3 is
Lose
$2. Well, you don't have any money, son. He has nothing to take from you. I'm poor, Jabba. You can't take nothing from me.
I have a negative balance. Uno. That is your uno.
I needed that over there. So I won't be able to hang here long. There's a power at my place. A tree fell on the main line. Power out. You're at 20%. That's cool, Dave. We appreciate you coming out, man. Appreciate you joining us for Revenge of the Sixth. Hopefully nobody's injured out there. Hopefully it's not too bad. I know you're down near Texas. That'd be hurricane. No, it wouldn't be hurricane. That'd be tornadoes down in that area.
I know.
Well, we're going to hurricanes. He's down in there. Jabba's Palace is great. Family loves it. Yeah, we really liked it. We do still need to get the Marvel love letter though. And then they're making a love letter anniversary edition, I think. I don't know if we buy the regular version. It seems kind of, I don't know, not thematic for us, like a theme I would like. All right, so we'll go here. We'll do the double roll. Ooh!
Wow.
I got the snake eyes, so that is, what was that? I get to take another turn, but what do I gain? Gain 1 will. There's my 6 will, and I get to take another turn. I need my stuff, though. Need my stuff. What do I need? A 6. That's a 3. That is not a 6. But it gets me closer. 1, 2, 3. Faulty nav computer. Event. Your nav computer shorts out and throws you off course. Roll the dice to see where you end up. Oh, I want to end up over there. Is that an option? No, it is not. 6. Utapai. Utapai. ¿Dónde es Utapai? Utapao. Oh, Utapao. Utapao. Oh, wow.
You're already in?
I don't want to.
Like
I want my
that?
stuff. I got to go back now to get it back to my stuff. That's not what I wanted. You're acting like that was a good thing. So won't be able to powered home tree film it. Oh, David, it repeated itself, David. Oh. Yeah, power tree just fell and took out the entire neighborhood.
Wow. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The Wampa. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cartoon.
So you have these two or those two. So get attacked, but if you win, you gain will.
I need that.
Right.
I need another wheel.
No
Sorry.
más will. Solo. Oh, you automatically get it too. That's yours too.
Okay.
That's yours because it's red.
Confidence.
You can have as many confidence as you want. You can only have 4 pieces of equipment, but you can have as many confidence as you want. So at the end of your turn, you can now discard a force card to gain 1 will. And you only have 1 force card. Really? You have never picked up any more?
No.
Right? You gain a will.
I have a wheel.
3. I guess I'm making my way back over there. Oh, yeesh. Technically, I can also come... Oh no, to go back out, I have to go down here. Dang it. 1, 2... I'll do the same thing. 3. Yeah, because I have this force heal I don't know. Oh, I got a gun! You may discard this to automatically destroy any droid or vehicle adversary in your space without battling them. Adversaries destroyed in this manner, you don't get to keep as a trophy. Well, that's no bueno, but I do get to do that. So I'm going to discard that to gain 1 will. I technically have the will I want to be in this center section, but I want my gear back and my money. All right, unless you get over there first before I do.
Would I steal it?
If you go over there, whoever goes that spot gets what's in there. So I could see like in a 6-player game, that could be very bad. Like because this max players is 6. So what's this ship do?
Add 1 to your battle rolls in open space. You may discard the TIE interceptor to evade
Okay, so you can
any
evade.
attacking character or adversary.
So basically, in an open space, these you get +1 to either one, whatever it is that you have to have.
Okay, so I went there and I need a 5.
Okay, cinco. That's not a cinco. That's a dos. Nothing happens. Unless you want to reroll.
What if I feel lucky?
You feel lucky. Okay. That's worth that. Oh, but you can turn that into a 2. Oh, no, you can't. Nothing happens. It's only when you're attacking. And still, nothing would happen because it's a 3. All right, 5. 1, 2. 5? Hang on. Where was that? How was I tattooing you? 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Oish. And I can't re-roll it. I'm down to 3 health. We have no way to heal anymore, do we? Because Jabba's there. Was there anywhere else that healed? This heals. Right? That heals. And I don't even know what all that does because I can't read it. Gain will. Discard a force. Nothing happens.
Gain strength, nothing happens. If you discard force skill card, you are disoriented.
Yeah,
no.
So no healing there either. Wow. Okay.
It would be this, right?
What?
I know this is lose 1 health.
Yeah, there's and he stays there. The only way you can get rid of him is we needed that other card that we had here at the beginning. Remember the one that let us move him? No, I wish there was a way you could attack him and just take him out. All right, 6. So you can either do what I did, which is probably stupid.
No.
You can go there, or you got your 3, right? 1, 2, 3. 1,
And
2,
then-
3. Which, remember, you get your bonus with your interceptor if you want to attack something.
So wait, if I go here,
You get +1 because it's open space.
okay.
Or you can try to do your 2 dice.
No, I did 2 dice.
That is 9. 9 is nothing happens. You don't get +1 to that one. Okay, carry on. That was not a roll. That was me dropping the dice. 6.
You get your things.
Get me stuff back. Hang on, but now I think I have more than, I have more than 4 items. So I have to get rid of something. I'm going to get rid of the disruptor because I don't feel like that's useful. All right.
Cuatro.
Now I can go into the center. I can either go through the asteroid. Yeah, I can go through the asteroid field because I have the nav computer. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Asteroid field. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing happens. 3. Open space. 3.
What is that
Chandrila.
open field at the start of your turn?
It allows you to come into the middle by losing 1 health.
Oh.
The only way to prevent that is by having the Navi computer, which you would have to buy. Can you buy the Navi computer? No, I don't know how to get the Navi computer.
I'm noticing here. What would be this one? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nothing happens because we can't pick that up. It's just basically blocking that because.
Okay.
So I guess there is a disadvantage of playing 2 Sith is you block spaces.
But if it's a 3, here you may send any.
Yeah, you can just keep re-rolling basically as long as you have the destiny.
But I don't want to.
Here, this at least gives you the benefit of the +1. No rolling yet. You don't even know if you need to. Yeah, if you have to attack. Oh, yep.
Love cats. Adversary creature. A pack of love cats has its eyes on you. Defend yourself.
Alright, the love cats are attacking the Adri. It has a strength of 3. If I roll 6, that's 9. Are you already over 9? You're at 7, 8, 9. You're already at 9.
Oh, so what happens?
I'm just verifying, like, is there a reason for me to roll?
If it is 9 and 9?
If it's 9 and 9, then it's a tie. So technically, yes, you're at 9, meaning that... No, there's no reason for me to roll. If you roll a 1, you're at 10. Yeah, if you roll a 1, you're at 10. So yeah, there's no reason to roll. So that puts you 3 strength plus your 6. So you need 10 to turn that in, though. All right. That was a bad roll. Oh, that's fine. That's what I want to do, though. 1, 2, because then I can go to the center. Asteroid belt. Hondo Onaka. So he's a pirate, space pirate from the cartoons. Show Hondo Onaka you won't be intimidated by his gang. He's got a strength of 4. I have a strength of 6, 7, 8. And I can pay 1 to raise it to 9. I don't think I need to. So. Oh, maybe I needed to. Woo! No, I didn't. Whew. All right. So that puts me at 4, and 4 is... Oh, that's will. I need another will. I haven't seen a lot of will people come out. They're all going to be at the bottom. Watch. 5 or 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 is here. So here, here. 1, 2, 3, or here. These are your ones. So encounter, you got a bonus. Encounter, no bonus, but you can choose to go through here.
I'm scared to go there. I mean, I want to go there, but
They're just harder. They're just harder challenges. That's all. Have you lost a challenge recently?
Mm-mm.
I could probably go ahead and go there. Oh, although you do have to beat this though. To beat this,
if you're
a will of 5, so it'd be 5 plus whatever. Which, I mean, you've got a lot of strength, so that shouldn't be too hard. Oh no, will of 5. Oh yeah, you got 4. Yeah, that might be hard to beat. Well, you can go up there, try to get the will up there, or try to get the will down here. This you need a 5. That you need a 3 or a 2 with 2 dice. That face. 4. Draw 4 skill card. It's better than nothing.
Why is that first?
Yeah, that one. All right, and then beginning my turn, instead of that, I'm going to travel to here. All right, and then I got 2 event cards. So now these, the way these work is there's numbers, and they activate in a certain order. So this activates first. A debris field suddenly approaches, making travel through this region difficult. For 2 rounds, all characters in this region may only move 1 space per turn. So how do you track that? This will use a dot. So basically, to go through this is more difficult. Nothing happens there. And then the other is the blaster. I don't need the nav computer anymore, so I'm going to discard the nav computer for the blaster. That's an encounter. So some equipment's in the encounter deck, some equipment can be bought. There's also, there's also this guy, this service droid. I have no clue how you get him. Service droid can carry an extra 4 objects for you. If you lose a service droid, leave the surplus objects of your choice in the space you're on. So somehow you can acquire him too. All right. Hold on. Uno or 3. So here, there. So this one, at the end of your turn, discard a force card. You don't have any to gain a will.
I have.
Oh, you do have one? Oh, okay. So yeah, you can go.
Telekinesis.
Yeah, you can go here then. And as long as you beat whatever comes out, then you can get a will from that.
So I discard.
Not yet. Yep, there you go. Take 1 credit. And then this space is empty, so you can discard that card and gain 1 will. All right. All right, so I need to come over here and see if I can get the Sith Wayfinder. That is probably not going to get him. Oh, hang on. In this region, we only okay, so I can only travel 1 space. So, oh, this region is that whole section. Holy cow! All right, so I can only go here. Your path takes you over perilous Keef Beer. Choose will or strength, then roll the dice. If the result is less than your chosen attribute, you have crossed waters successfully, and you may go to Jeddah. ¿Dónde es Jeddah? ¿Dónde es Jeddah? Oh, here. Oh, because it takes you in there. But I don't want to go to Jeddah. So...
It says you may, so you don't have to. No? And you.
Oh,
And
yeah.
you.
So,
Oh, yeah. You
it
may.
doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't, I don't even know. I'm not going to roll because I'm not going to take them. I'm not going to do it. So that's fine. That's just where I am. That seems like a weird spot. Guess I should have gone around this direction.
Dos.
2 or 3. So 2, 2. I got this is where you can go these things. So nothing. This is the one where you can get a force skill card, strength, lose a turn, battle a droid, or battle. I mean, you want to battle, so there's really no reason not to go battle.
So I battle.
Well, I mean, unless you want to do this.
I forgot what that is.
It's you roll a die and most of it's bad. If you get a 6 is the only thing that's good. 1 is bad, 2 is bad, 3 is bad, 5 is 8. You basically have to get a 6 and then it's good. Everything else is bad.
Like very bad, like I will lose one.
You got a battle, which is easy. You have to lose a turn. Nothing happens, which is 3 through 5. So basically 1, 2, and 1 through 5 is not bad. It's not really bad, no. It's not really bad.
It's not that I am going
It's just
to
whether you
lose
need, I don't think you need strength, but it's whether or not you want a force card. You're probably better off doing the event. Probably better off going here and doing the event because you get the +1 strength to the battle. Oh, and you got a freebie. You may discard the detonator to increase by 2 at the end of your turn or to evade. There you go. That thermal detonator. All right. All right. So that was.
So I can use this.
1 round was when I was there. 2 rounds when I went that other time. So this is gone. Okay. So technically, it was only 1 round. All right. 6. I don't need 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Scarif. Add 2 to the adversary. 6. Crate. When you arrive, you may pay 1 destiny to draw a 4 skill card. Well, that's good, but I don't have any destiny. Can I get destiny up here? That's a good question. Is there anywhere up here you can get destiny? Discard an object to get money. Oh, you get health up. About 2 heals. For each adversary, gain a health or force. Oh, here you go. Canto Bright. This is the casino. Lose destiny. Lose. Gain. Draw. Gain. Yeah, so here, you got to gamble, I think, to do it. Into your turn, gain 1 strength and health. Add 2 to an adversary. That's if you're light aligned, which we're not. What's that one?
When you arrive here, you may discard a force skill card to gain 1 health.
Oh, so the Ewoks heal you. Okay. So I can't do this because I don't have any destiny. So 1, 2, 5, 6. We'll just go here. Even though my adversary is going to get +2, which I don't like. Oh, it's not an adversary. It's a place. Oh, I added a spaceport. The pilots here are the best of the best. When you land here, roll a die. If you choose, you may pay 1 credit to move to one of these spaces, which is Jakku, which was... Where's Jakku? Oh, way down there. So that's so you can buy stuff. Mustafar, which was... Better if they had pictures.
Mustafar? I have not seen that.
Yeah, I remember it, but I forget where it is.
Oh, it's that one.
Oh, the one in the corner. Yeah, don't like that one. That got me disoriented. Ryloth.
That is... here.
Oh, corner. Okay. Yeah, I guess we should have these slightly down so we can see the names. Canto Bright, which is here. Lothal, which was down here, which is actually a pretty good one. Or Kiros. 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 It's got to only be in the first 2. I don't think they're going to let you jump into the middle. Kilos.
Oh, it's the one.
Oh, the other one. In the, okay, well, that's fine. I don't want to go to any of those right now, so. So when I did that, then it covers up the bottom one. So. Yeah, the game was not really thought out right. I mean, these are smaller cards.
But we need to be.
Yeah, they need to be even smaller. All right. No, I'm trying to get theirs where I'm trying to get. 4.
Or 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Nothing happens. Game on health.
Yeah, you don't want to go there. You lose health.
I forget.
The opposite for us is the other side. That's where we don't lose health, but the light side does.
I want to do 1, 2. Oh no, 3 or 4. We're gonna do
1, 2, 3, or 4. Oh, we'll fall.
I guess let's all.
4. Draw 4 skill card. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dang it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So if it is blue, it's not for me.
So, yeah, that's right. When you arrive here, you may discard an object you're carrying to gain 2 health or 2 money. Huh. This robe seems, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna discard the robe because it's never come in handy. And then that'll give me 2 health, so that puts me back at full health. It says or, right? Yeah, I wish you could choose, right? Pick between the two. But I do have to do, oh, General Organa. And that's all right. So this activates first 2 credits. So I get 2 monies. Por favor. And now I'm fighting the general. All right, so she's got a strength of 4. Why does she not have will? Like, I don't get which ones have will and which ones have strength, right? Because technically she should be will because of the force, right? All right. Padme's got will. Figure that one out. All right, so you got to roll for her. So what am I at? 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I'm good. I'm at 9. I'm at 12. And she's at 7. So strength of 4. Strength of 4. So that's only 8. Yep, that's it. That's when it gets challenging because you could actually run into 2 adversaries there. And if both adversaries have the same number there, then they activate at the same time and roll their dice together against you. And you have to defeat both dice at the same time. So like say, for example, well, these are different. They'd have to be the same faction too. So they both have to be light side or both have to be dark side or both have to be neutral. So like these 2 wouldn't, but see how they both have 2? They would activate at the same time.
This one, mine
Yeah.
is blue.
You can't use that. You'll be able to discard it for your ability or discard it up here.
Okay.
Or discard it on one of these things down here. You keep them so you can use them as a discard, basically. Oh no. So 1 or 3. So 1 gets you here, here, where you can discard that. You can discard that force card to gain a will.
See?
Well, but you gotta beat up whatever's here first. Oh no, you don't. Event: a sudden encounter with a guardian provides a more clear understanding of the totality of the force. You gain your full complement of force skill cards according to your current will. So the max that you can have.
Don't remember improving some more clear understanding of the totality of the force.
Oh, I forgot. You're only supposed to be able to have so much force cards based on your will. So your will is what now? 5. So you can have 2. So you go ahead and you take another force skill card.
But I have this one.
Well, that one's one of them. All characters may acquire and use force skills for the force skill deck if their will is sufficient to permit this, as indicated by the table below. So you just draw another one. Which you can't use either. But because you're here, there's nothing else, you can discard a force card now and gain 1 will. Yeah, so earlier when I had 3 force cards, I should not have. No, yeah, I was over 6. Yeah, I could have had 3. Okay. So you're over 6 now too, right?
I am at 6.
Yeah, so now we can both have 3 total force skill cards. I guess that's to keep you from overpowering this to where you have like 6 force kill cards that you discard and you have so much that rolling the dice wouldn't do you any good, right? Because if he's at 10 and you discard 3, all 3, and they're your alignment, that already gives you 9 plus whatever you have. So that would be a little bit overpowered if you just stockpile them. 4. Why are you rolling?
No sé.
I don't want 4. I want to go here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can go gambling. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can go to indoor where they heal me, but I don't need healed.
So get inside.
You can go up this way.
See, I'm gonna.
Or you can take damage by going through the asteroid belt.
No, I don't want to.
All right, I'm going to go gambling. But I can discard this at the end of a turn. Yeah. Oh, no, that allows me to roll 2. When you roll a single dice, so that allows me to roll 4 dice. Yeah, for every dice, I get to roll 2. So I'd be able to roll 4 dice for this one if I discarded this. Is that worth it? I'm going to go gambling. Why not? Ooh, 9. A 9. Draw a 4 skill card. Yeah. Just draw those. Yeah. Draw a 4. I can't use that one, but thank you anyways. Do that no. Hold on. All right. So rather than doing this, you can try to beat the these guys. You need to beat a will of 5. So right now your will is at what?
6.
1. Well, plus that one. So you're at 7.
7.
Yep. All right. So you gotta roll.
So I need what?
You need a 6.
No.
So 6. That's 11. You're at 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's it. You don't take damage, so you just don't get to go. The problem is now you have to leave it and come back. Or you have to go through the asteroid belt. 2. 1 to Kessel Run or open space. Kessel Run. A member of the Pike Syndicate is willing to sell you as long as you don't ask questions. You may purchase the following: a blaster, a Caspito hair that will not get out of the board. Get out of there. Oish. Yeah, so you can do a blaster, grappling hook. Oh, you can get the service droid or the pauldrons. The pauldrons are nice. How much the pauldrons cost? 3? Yeah, I'm going to do that. So 3. And then that gets me the pauldron. So the pauldron's the one where now when I defend, it's a 4, 5, or 6. We'll make it so I don't lose health. All right? Tuterno.
Oh no.
Well, 1 or 3. So Tatooine, where you discard to get will. Chocobo. Open space where you get a bonus. Or Jabba where you gamble. And I hit the microphone again.
Which time I have too many options. 1, 2. No, I'm scared now because.
Jabba? Yeah, it's about, like I said, it's about the same as up here. The Canto Bright. Hola, Belita. ¿Cómo estás?
Mi bebé. Ay, no, taco no. Taco no. Ay.
Just go to open space. You get the bonus.
Sí. Take
Ah,
1.
you just get money. So that wasn't bad.
9.
All right, 6. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't need to heal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess that's where I'm going. And add 2 to adversary battles here. Oh, ish. They get a +2. What do you do? So he is at 7. Oish. My will is at 7, but I can pay. I can't pay because I already spent that. All right. So yeah. So I'm at 7. He's at 7. It's a tie. All right. Woo, 6. Woohoo! All right, and I'm going to immediately turn him in because he is 5 will. So that gives me uno más will. I'm at 8. Once I get to 10, I'm going in. All right. Tu turno. 2 or 3. So Jabba, Tatooine, Lothal, and you don't want to go over there.
Will. I mean, ja. Tatooine.
Tatooine. I'm going to try to get the will. Well, you get the will because you got an Imperial troop. You've gotten all the ships. Like, you've gotten all of the ones that just join your team. I've got Captain Phasma, and that's it. As long as you have at least one other confident, you gain 1 extra strength. You have plenty. And you get to discard the Force to gain 1 will.
Okay, wait. It's a 1
No,
strength.
stop. Don't leave your strength alone. Stop. Leave that alone.
Oh, no.
Here. These are just here. We didn't add them to the wheels. So you're good. Although your health should never go
But
above
what
5.
is the first part that it said?
Here, as long as you have at least one other confident, which you have 4, then you gain 1 strength.
But when?
When you do stuff.
Okay.
If you add it, then you'd have to remember to take it away if you lose something.
Like this one,
Yeah.
just like this one. Okay.
Yeah.
And I can discard
that
to get a will.
to get will. Yep. All right, we got that figured out. 6 again. That puts me right back where I was, don't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Kessel, and I have no money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bespin. What's Bespin do? When you arrive.
If you're dark, you may discard 3 GCs.
3 monies, yeah.
To gain 1 will.
I don't have any money. I spent money on my pauldrons. All right.
GS is money? What is GS?
Galactic credit. All right, so I'm going to beat him. He's got a will of 1. There's no way you can beat it because I have a will of 8. So he automatically loses. But guess what? I get to add him to me Padme I've been hanging on to forever. And that gives me uno más will. I got to get here. I'm just going to be running around until I get onto that spot. I said I'm going to go back in once I get a certain amount of will, but I forgot I still got to get to there. How much will you got? You got enough to go in now.
7. See, I don't want to lose health.
Well, I mean, you got to... It's
I
either
have
that
only 5 health.
I don't know how else to get the nav computer. I don't know where you buy the nav computer. Because I haven't seen it anywhere.
4.
4 or 3.
Or 3. Like, sure I could go.
I'd lose the health because you can heal it off once you get in here. Right here, remember? Here you get to heal it off as soon as you get in there.
Okay.
Because you still, when you move in here, you're still going to activate that on your follow-up turn. You don't do it now. It's on your start of your next turn. That's how I got over there, except for I had the nav computer. Minox, strength of 2, so the max they can roll is an 8, and you already have more than 8. So that is auto victory, which gives you 2, plus what do you have over there now? 6? 6, 9, 10, 11. You want to turn it in for 2. For 2 strength.
2 strength.
2 strength. All right.
I'm very strong.
Very strong. Okay. Uno. That is not uno. That's dos. Indoor doesn't help me. I guess I'm going here. All right. When you arrive here, you may discard an object. I don't know if I want to discard my strength objects yet. Yeah, actually, I think they are different. Like when it says add 1, you probably are supposed to add it to your wheel because these just say add during battle. Because I think there's probably other checks that require a strength check, maybe that wouldn't be considered battle. But we'll play it the way we've been playing it.
Okay.
So no, I don't know if I want. I don't think I want to discard any objects. Because I don't need the 2 health. I mean, I could use the money, but all right. Ways of the Force, draw 1 Force skill card. Okay. If you're dark aligned, gain 1 will or 1 strength. Definitely going to gain the will, and I got a dark Force. This is awesome. I like that. Was a perfect card.
Yeah.
And then poor little Porg is lunch meat. Gracias, Porg. So that gives me 5 here. That gives me 1 strength. That was a good, that was beautiful. You would have gotten all that. Well, no, because I would have still probably at least drawn one of those 2 cards. You don't have to roll.
Oh, I'm just going
yeah,
to...
you just go. Yeah, you just go.
Where?
Here.
Batu.
Yep. So you went there. So when you arrive, you can discard an object to heal
But
or
I have
gain
to lose my health.
Well, you can't heal because you're at max.
No. Lose.
No. Oh yeah, lose 1. Yeah, lose 1 there.
I was at
So that puts you at 5. Yeah, so it puts you down to 4. Now here you could discard one of your objects, if you wanted to gain money or gain 2 health.
I guess here there are lots of things that I can purchase with money.
Yeah. Yeah, this has the black market over here. Kessel. You get blasters, grappling hook, service droid, or the pauldrons. I'd say maybe that one because your strength's so high. I don't think that 2 is gonna be helpful. All right. That was digging. That's all. All right.
Okay.
And now 2 encounters. 1, 2. All right. So they're both 1, so it doesn't matter which order. Enforcers from a crime syndicate raid your ship and steal your credits. They immediately stash the credits at Yavin 4. Place the credits there and then vanish into another system. The next player who arrives there may take the credits. So where is Yavin 4?
I saw it.
Oh, way over here. Oh, luckily it's in the same spot we were. Are these the 2 credits you just got? No, did you take your 2 credits? You had these.
No, it's this
Oh, no, you
new.
Yeah, you get 2 more. They stole them. Reveal the secret plans. Stories of the Emperor's plans in this region temporarily distract you from your journey. All characters in the region miss their next turn, which is both of us. So I miss my next turn. You miss your next turn. And it comes back to me. Okay. That wasn't great. Wasn't good or bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't want to see that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't do that yet because I don't have my artifact. So I guess I'm going here. I don't have any credits, so it doesn't matter. Okay.
That was a drop. It's a 1. When you arrive... Oh.
You want to go there?
If you're dark, you leave without a lead. Okay?
You know. That's if you're 1. If you roll 1.
So I roll a die to find out what it is.
Let me see. If you're later line, acquire the confidant. If you're dark, you leave without a lead. Destroy an adversary. Discard 2 objects. Discard 3 money. Discard 2
That's
destiny.
bad.
If you're dark aligned, discard a confidant. If you're light aligned, leave without a lead. So that's 1 through 6. What do you have to do here? Roll a die.
To find out what it is. When you have completed the task, immediately take a wayfinder from your supply.
Oh, so no matter what, you get a wayfinder. You just have to do
one of those.
One of those. I think you don't get 1 and 6. You don't get anything.
No, it's
well, if you're the opposite, yeah. So you can't get a 6. If you're dark aligned, no, you can't get a 1. If you're dark aligned, leave without a lead, meaning you didn't get a wayfinder. Yeah, let me double check the rules how that is written, because I think it's no matter what you get it except for the 1 and the 6. Confidants. Where are we at? That is
Takodana.
Takodana. The character who lands on Takodana may choose to follow a lead from Maz Katana towards tracking down a Sith Wayfinder. If the character chooses to follow a lead, they must roll a die to determine what the lead will be, as instructed on the space. A character may follow more than 1 lead at a time. A character must follow the assigned lead to its completion immediately if they're able to do so. If a character follows a lead, acquires a Sith Wayfinder by some other means, they may abandon the lead without consequence. So the lead is... Oh, your lead is, if you're this, you have to acquire a confidant. If you're dark aligned, you either... without a lead. If you're 2, you have to destroy an adversary. So you destroy an adversary, and then that's, I guess, taking the lead. That is very badly written. There's another spot when it talks about encounters and encountering 2 encounters at the same time. It doesn't tell you about the number order. Like somebody asked on BGG. Inheriting, losing an item. Here we go. Sith Wayfinder's marker cards. When not being carried by a character, Sith Wayfinder marker cards are kept. Oh, Sith Wayfinder counts towards your object limit. Well, that's not good. Let's see if it talks about the Wayfinder anywhere else. To reach the end, you'll need to various objects, confidence, strength, will. Most importantly, you need a Sith Wayfinder. Without one of these relics, no hope in your task. So I think you have to be able to complete whatever that is, right? So if you already have what it is and you can do it, then you can complete it. If you don't have it, then you can't complete it.
So I roll.
And you have to come back. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, you roll. And then if you can complete it, then you get your Wayfinder. If you can't complete it because you don't have it, then you can't do it. It's weird that it says you can acquire the Wayfinder by some other means. I think there's some in here. Yeah. So an assigned character must follow the assigned lead to its completion immediately if they're able to. Yeah. Okay. I missed that immediately. So yeah. So basically, the lead is doing this, and you have to do it completely. So you can't, like, say you had 2 credits, you couldn't get rid of 2 credits, and then later when you get 1 credit, get rid of 1. You got to be able to do it all or nothing.
I roll. 6.
So 6.
If you're done.
Dark line, discard a confidant, and then you get, you get it. Wow. Okay. That's good. So you just get rid of whichever confidant you don't want. He's kind of the worst. You never use him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's kind of the worst. All right, so you get rid of that, and that gets you your Wayfinder. So you now can actually go into the center.
You may not enter Exegol without Exegol.
Yeah, you can't go here. So now you have that. Technically, you want to go in here and try to get, because these are trials. You just have to complete each one at a time. So you can only move 1 at a time in there. So if you think you've got enough will to go in here, you can go in there. Yeah, your mom. I guess now that I know what that is, I guess I need to go after your money first. 1, 2, 3. That's not 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, no monies.
And I don't have a thing. 4 is just open space. Cantina. Oh, it's a place. You've wandered a noisy cantina. Roll a die. Lose a turn. Disorient. Don't like those. Leave all your droid confidants. Gain a token. I like that one. A pilot here flies you to another space in this region. So I'm going to discard my force card. That allows me to roll 2 dice. I got a 6, 5, so I'm going to do the 6, which allows me to go to any space. I'm going to go here. And now I got to roll for my thing, and hopefully it's something I can actually do. 2.
Destroy an adversary.
Destroy an adversary. All right, so there is an adversary. Destroy him. So I got my Wayfinder. Oh, hang on. I got too much gear. I gotta drop something.
Oh, you can have 4, right?
I guess it doesn't matter. These are all +1, so yeah. Right? You count it? Yeah. Yeah, you can only have 4. If you had the service droid, or there was a there's a skill that you can have too. This one here, which we can't use, but levitation for Jedi. All right, do turno. All right, I think it's heading into the center and see who wins now. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That would get you in there. Let's go.
But I need to do this, which I don't.
You just roll to see if you can make it in. That's all.
Okay.
So yeah, so you choose one of your things, and then you need to roll less than that. So okay, so that's your skill check. That makes sense.
Okay.
That makes sense why it's add 1, because this one would add to you even if you're not battling. So this one adds 1 even if you're not battling. This one adds 1. So you would want to choose your strength, and then you need to roll less than your strength. Your strength is 9, 10, 11. So you need to roll less than 11 with 2 dice.
Oh, okay. I mean, there is only one way I can fail.
With a 12, which you needed down there. Okay.
I'm sweating.
Okay. Oh, that was close. Because I think it says you have to beat it. I think if you would have tied, it wouldn't have done. Okay. So, successfully, and you may move to Jeddah on the next turn. Okay, so you were successful. So on your next turn, you can go to Jeddah. All right. So here's my dice. So I need a 4. Woo-hoo! All right. So what's my highest? My highest is will. And I don't have any money to raise this, because I could raise it by 1. All right, so I guess we're going will, which is 10. Oh, not as good as yours. Woohoo! 7. Well, lo siento, amiga. I want to get in first. It's every Sith for themselves.
So,
all right, so now on your next turn, you can move into here.
Wait, does it no? But
because we have to go this way. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. From here on, we don't roll. We only move 1 per turn. From here on, you move stealthily to reach your goal. Move only 1 space at a time, following the path of your alignment. Okay, so that's you moved into there on your turn. You stop. I moved into there on my turn. I stop. So now you go here. All right. You may not move beyond Sturgeon Prime until you escape from the prison there known as the Spire.
Am I in prison?
Yes, we're in prison. Where you are right now. Roll 2 dice, subtract your will from the total. 0 or less, you have escaped. Gain 1 strength and a destiny token. Move to the next place on your next turn. 1, okay, so basically if you...
Okay, I have 7 will.
So you have 7 will. So roll and then subtract your will, right? So you need to roll a 7, basically.
No.
Yeah. To go to here, that's a 0.
Oh, if it is 0 or less? What? How can it be 0 or less?
Because say you roll a 6 and you got -7.
Oh, 7 and 7 would be 0. And
yeah.
then...
So you need a 7 or less. At least a 7 or less. That's 7. All right, so you're good. All right. Well, thanks. Thanks for making it hard on me. All right. So mine is, what did it say, will? Yeah. So mine's 10. Mine. Yep. All right. So mine's negative. All right. So you move to here. You have found yourself in an evacuation chamber in the Valley of the Dark Lords. This is very hard upside down, isn't it? Roll a die, then lose health according to the results shown below. For each health you would lose this way, you may discard a confidant to prevent that health loss.
Okay.
Okay, so you're good, I'm bad.
You don't have much. You don't have confidant.
Because this is only defeated in battle. I can still do this, though. Well, no, that sends me back to Darthmere. That's not good. Oh, wow. I don't like that one.
So, wait, why am I there?
You're rolling 1 die. And based on the die, that's how much health you're going to lose.
I have only
Unless you discard. Yeah, but you can you've got 4 confidence, so
Yeah.
you can lose 0 technically. I can't. There we go. 6. 5 or 6 lose 3 health. So you have to discard 3. So
I don't lose any?
yeah, you probably get rid of the first order. Yeah, if you don't want to lose any. The first order, that's not going to do you any good.
This
that-
one, I already... This is in the open space.
Open space. There's no more open space. This gives you both. That gives you will and you need will. Yeah.
This one.
All right. Got it?
Yeah.
Yeah? No? See? It just has a little cast speed on it. All right. At least that one doesn't stop you. It just hurts you. Oh, why am I rolling? I don't get to roll yet. Okay, now I roll. So the only way you can lose 1 health is with a 1 or a 2. I got a 3. Lose 2 health. I can get rid of her. I don't have any money anyway, so that means I still lose 1 health. All right, so it puts me down to 4. See, I wish this was anything, not just battle. I wish it was just if you have to lose health for something, because you would think, oh, I'm going to get these that way I don't lose health, and then when you get up here, it doesn't do you any good. All right, so you go here. Your final test is here on Malachor. Revealing the knowledge hidden within the Sith temple here, you may not move to Exegol until you have, learn all of its secrets. An opponent rolls 2 dice for the base strength of the Sith, for the Sith for the Sith temple. Then have a strength battle against it. If you win, advance to Exegol on your next turn. If you're defeated, lose 1 will or 1 additional health and remain here. Okay, so I'm rolling 2 dice to determine the strength, and then you have a strength battle against that, which means then I got to roll another die. Wow.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because this is just the base strength. So the base strength is 7. Not too bad, because your base strength is 9. All right, so then roll your... Well, 9 plus you got your 1 there, so you have 10. And you don't have any destinies. Oh, wow.
Those.
So 9, 12, right? So 12, you have 9, 10, 11, 12. It's a tie. I think you have to beat it, though. You're not defeated. If it's a tie, I don't think it's a defeat. I think it's a tie, so it doesn't count as a defeat. Let's see here. Because that's why we don't lose hit points when we do that. Evade, force skills, compare. If the attack scores are equal, the result is a standoff. There's no effect, and your turn just ends. Okay, so you don't lose any health. You don't lose any will. It's just... All right, so do the same thing for me then. You gotta roll those 2. I don't like this. Ooh, I like that. All right, so roll off. So 4, 5, 6. Yeah, definitely, because I had 7, 5. So, all right, so I can move on the next turn. So you had a tie, so we got to do it again for you. So the base is 7. 8.
4.
Yeah, you're good now. All right, so you can move on. So I am on Exegor. All right. So on Exegor, I can now attack the Citadel of the Throne. I'm going to discard the neutral card for 2. I'm going to discard this for 3. So that's 5, 6, 7, plus 7 is 14.
I know what we're
Okay.
doing.
Right, I'm doing this. So he has 10, right? 10 plus whatever you roll. I discarded 1 force card of my alignment, so that's 3. I discarded 1 neutral, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus 7 is 14. I'm at 14. He's at 10. All right. All right. I got a 1 and a 1.
wants to do that?
Because I got there first. It's a race. It's a race game. We actually were really close
I
the whole
opened
time.
I allowed you to escape.
Escape what?
From someone here, from prison. And
See,
that's
but
how
you,
you
but
paid
you
me
escaped.
back.
You escaped. You didn't let me escape. You escaped first. You left me behind. I had to go on the next turn.
Oh, okay.
So I get the medal. Un medal es mío. Para. I'm the Sith. You're the Jedi. See, because you won the Jedi game. I won the Sith game. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and flip over, guys, to give our first impressions. Oh, also necesita fotografía before we wrap up. All right. So here we go, guys. That was Talisman Star Wars. I liked it. That was. I think it's different than any game. This is definitely different than any game that we've got. I think the theme helps, and we'll get down to that because I don't know with regular Talisman if you would like it. The only benefit of regular Talisman, there's lots of expansions.
What is the theme on regular Talisman?
Like Dungeons and Dragons. This is meant to be like an RPG type game, and you're trying to go to the center and defeat somebody, some evil. All right. So the first thing is the components. So I've got pluses and minuses. So I'll let you go first because I don't want to bias you. But I know some of the things that I don't like really, and things that I like.
Well, I like the iconography. I think it is nice that they have it here, so you know in the cards what they are referring to, and same as the symbols for this and the destiny. I like the miniaturas.
Miniaturas are really nice. The miniatures you can't really see. I mean, and even in my photo you can't. They're supposed to be like busts, right? But they're supposed to be like stone. So like I've seen a couple people actually paint theirs. Like painted to look like the character. So they make Darth Maul red, and they make Darth Vader black, and they make, Anakin. Well, Anakin's not here. Well, Anakin's Darth Vader. But they make them the color. Like they paint them like actual miniatures, but they're stone. They wouldn't be painted.
Exactly.
They should have a stone effect, which is why I decided to do what I did to them. But I agree. I like the miniatures. I do like the art. The art's really nice. And I like that they didn't use.
But I am not done, and you said that you would let me go first.
But I was agreeing with what you were saying.
Oh, okay.
But like I like that they didn't really use art from the movies. It's all art, right?
Does it have the artist? No.
Yeah, it's got the actor, so it does look like the actor.
Artist.
Oh no, it doesn't say who the artist is. Maybe some of these are screen grabs. I don't know. So maybe I don't like it now. Some of them might actually be screen grabs. Yeah, I think they are screen grabs. Yeah, because there we go. Here's a good example. It's a being, and yeah, see, he looks like a human. She looks like a computer. Never mind. I stand corrected. I like that it has the characters. Yay, I like that part, but I don't like that they mixed. Now that I've double checked, I don't like that they mixed art and screen grabs. That's always disjointed. Yeah. I mean, but otherwise, the board looks nice. I think it was mentioned in the comments. Think your store and sundrop painting is the way to go on these minis. Yeah, so yeah, when you're doing mini painting, that's one thing we want to figure out is quicker ways to do these types of paintings. What else? Like the trackers?
I like the trackers. Yeah.
The tokens are fine.
Tokens are okay. The board. I'm sorry.
No, the board. Yeah, so about the board, because we both had a critique on the board.
The board is nice. I like the way you use it and the way it looks, but it is really hard to read when we are. The part of
and this is a big table, but we only have it like 8 inches from the edge of the table. We'd have to play with this right up against the table to really be able to read that. And that was one of my complaints as well, which we kind of mentioned during the gameplay, is that it's such small text. It's clear on the other side of the board. It's upside down, right? Which I get it. People would be sitting all around the board if you're playing 6 players. But the bigger problem is there's no player aid for it. And there's nothing in the rule book that explains each location, right? So until you learn the game, which we started to figure out.
Yeah.
But even then, like when you're rolling the dice, I don't remember everything the dice do. We still need to read it. So yeah, that was one of my
So complaints. I don't know. I like the art here, but I don't know if maybe making text a little bit bigger or on one side, like on one side, and then the art on the other side. Because still, if you would have 6 of these things in one. I don't know how it would be. How
If
likely
you ever have
it
6
would
in one
be, yeah, I
spot,
don't
yeah.
think. But I think it would make it just enough to. Oops,
Yeah.
I touched it and I'm
I'm doing the
greasy.
same thing. Yeah.
And
Yeah, no, I
think
agree. I
that's
agree with
it.
that. Yeah. The other thing that I have a small gripe about them, again, there were small little things in the rule book. I would think by now they would have it down pat, considering this is a reskin. But there were a couple things that weren't quite clear. One was the event card sequence, that when you pull more than one event card, or I just missed where it specifically talked about that. Also with the medals and the points, I think it doesn't talk about that you use the number for the strength as the points, because you see these numbers, you see this number, and it doesn't say what number you're supposed to use to turn in, right? I had to go look that up. The other thing, and this is a minor complaint, and it is something about the minis, I don't like that they did triangles. These get knocked over so easy.
They're bad ones.
Versus the
Yeah.
light side where they did squares. I don't get this. I have it.
Yeah, they
It
kept
does
falling.
not change the way these are. My only thought process is because when they're not painted, they're both gray, and maybe somebody wouldn't know this is a dark side character, so they wanted some way to differentiate the two. But I think they should have gone with circle, if anything.
Or this one, but bigger.
Yeah, or an octagon. Right? Again, if they wanted to do the hard edges like a statue versus a circle, do like an octagon or a diamond. Even do it as a diamond. Do it offset, so it's a diamond instead of square. It's a minor annoyance, but you notice we did tap them every so often, and they fall much easier. Right? I mean, I've got to actually tap him, depending how I tap him.
And depending on which one it is,
falls
like some are heavy.
Yeah, some are heavier than the others. Yeah, so that's a minor gripe on that. But I mean, otherwise, components are good. The game works. Oh, my other gripe: these dice are the ugliest dice and unthematic dice I've ever seen. They've got this little marble-ish look, which actually which would look really cool on the minis. They would have done the minis like this, but they're so plain. Like, they should look like galaxies. They should be like, I would even say, if you wanted to, because they give you 6, right? Because 6-player game, make 3 of them light side colors, make 3 of them dark side colors with the same effect, you know, and maybe change the pictures. I think they could have done better on the dice, but the dice work. I mean, the dice. It's just a cosmetic thing. I thought they were kind of ugly. All right. Next is the mechanics. So the mechanics is really a rolling game where you're rolling to move, rolling to combat. It's a rolling game. I mean, that's really what it is. What did you think of the mechanics?
I like the mechanics, and I like that it has this luck-based thing. But, well, this one is also depending on what you draw, so it is luck.
This is a very luck-based game.
But I like that. I like that we were balanced. I think.
We did stay balanced for most of the game. We were going after slightly different things, and it might play a little differently if one's light side, one's dark side. For me, though, that luck is a little bit too much because of trying to get to a specific spot. And you didn't have to experience this like I did. I needed to get back to my stuff.
To get your stuff.
I needed to get my gear. And trying to get back there took me 4 turns.
Yeah, about that.
I think, to get back there. It was at least 4, maybe 5. That's kind of annoying, right? Because it's all luck based.
Well,
there's no way to mitigate that luck. There's a little bit. You can mitigate the dice with destiny, but then there's not a lot of places or a lot of ways to get destiny. You can mitigate some of it with your skill cards, like your equipment, which is good. You can change those things.
I love that card that I had that allowed me to change any roll for movement to a 3.
The ship. Yeah, now that's a really powerful one. The one ship, I think it was the Interceptor. No, that's add 1 battle. Oh, here we go. The TIE Fighter. Yeah, so I like it. I like the mechanics. I like the upgrade. I like the way the game plays. I don't want to say I don't like the way it plays. There's just, you have to be aware that there is luck, and there may be times that you luck out, and there could even be times where if you did not prepare enough, that you can get completely reset. Say you came up here and you could not pass this, and you lost 3 hit points. That's all you had left, and you had no confidants to get rid of. You would die, and you would have to start all over with the new character. You keep whatever equipment you have, but you lose everything else. and then you start at their homeworld. So then you have to work your way back in, and somebody else might already be up here. In a 2-player game, it's a real clean neck and neck race, right? Because you can try to stay close to the other player, and this kind of gets into fun, but at 2. But could you imagine at a 6-player game? The only reason at a 6-player you wouldn't be able to come back because there's no more. Well, yeah, there's more characters. There's 12 characters total. In a 6-player game, you could get a runaway leader if the other people die and can't make their way back in. So, again, I think it all works. It is fun. We had fun this time, but I don't want to think that could always be the case.
It is true.
Because of the random luck, right? You could just have a bad.
I mean, the only thing
game.
you like your will is actually deciding what way to go, but still based on what you roll. So yeah.
So the next is the difficulty. How did you find the difficulty?
As you said, it looks more difficult than it is.
Yeah.
I don't think it is difficult because again, it's just there is not much thinking. You only other than deciding what way is more convenient to go.
Yeah. Which card, if you're going to discard something, if you're going to buy something, like there's some planning in it, not a lot. So it's not like a real RPG where there's a lot of decision making going on. This is a little bit more streamlined, which does make it less difficult. So this is a good way to introduce somebody into those types of mechanics where you can upgrade your gear, upgrade your equipment, you learn dice combat, you learn defense combat, right? So I think this is a good way to introduce somebody into like an RPG style game without a full-on RPG game. You're right, I agree. I don't think that it's too difficult. I'm not going to go look it up. We should do that beforehand or on our phones, but I never did.
We never do.
Next is the fun at 2. I kind of touched on this. I think it worked well at 2. I liked it at 2. I think I like it at 2 because it's easier to pay attention to you and try to keep up with what you're doing.
Yeah.
So that way one person doesn't completely run away. At a higher play count, maybe 3, 4, it may still work pretty good. I'm thinking 5 and 6 might just get a little bit too much. But at 2, which is how we play and how we recommend games, this is definitely, it's a fun game at 2. I think it would be just as fun, if not more fun, if we did play opposite factions, because then we wouldn't get stuck with things on the board that we can't do anything about. And then 2, it adds that extra mechanic where we can like beat each other up, right? So where you were getting a runaway with all of these confidence cards, I could come in here and start taking out your confidence.
Yeah.
What about you?
Same.
That's always the response. If I talk first about a 2-player, that's why sometimes I gotta have.
But it's true.
Always talk first. All right. So the last thing is the theme. The theme is Star Wars, and it's going through the Star Wars galaxy to defeat or take over as the Emperor of the Sith. What do you think of the theme?
I like the theme, of course. It is Star Wars, and I liked it.
Right. And the places, did the places feel thematic? Like when you went to Jabba and you're gambling against Jabba?
Yes.
Or you go to
I don't remember all of them.
Neither do I. Like all the places names. I'm horrible with names. I don't know names of places in the U.S. and in the world, and you want me to expect galaxy far, far away. But I did like how they thematically tied some of these things in. Even some of the characters, right? I don't know about Captain Phasma paying her. That's like saying she's a hired gun. But, the ships gave you abilities in space, right? What did General give you? General Organa, you may immediately move to any other space in this region. So some of these, like the Way of the Force, right? Gave you a Force skill. And all. So they did tie a lot of that in here, like the lower level, like little one, the little porg, poor little 1-string porg that I tore up. So I like the theme. We like Star Wars. I think they did a good job of incorporating little bits and pieces and Easter eggs into it that any Star Wars player would enjoy. And I think, like we mentioned, the theme makes us like this more than if it was regular Talisman. Right? Mm-hmm. Or even Batman Talisman. While I don't mind Batman and DC's okay, I'm not a big DC fan. I'm a bigger Star Wars fan. You haven't even done much with DC, so I think if it was DC Comics, we probably wouldn't like it as much as this. Similarly, if we got the Kingdom Hearts Talisman. While I know it's Mickey and Minnie, and I know there's a video game based off of it, I don't have an attachment to that video game.
I like Mickey and Minnie.
Well, it's not Mickey. They're just in the game. They're not really the game. The game is some kid, and he's a key bearer, and it's this big key sword thing. And it looks like a fun game. I'd love to play it. It's Square Enix. I love their stuff. But either way, I digress. I do think that the theme helps this a lot. If it was some generic theme, like it was just space, and you had spaceships instead,
not as fun.
Probably wouldn't be as fun. Yeah, so definitely the theme helps. All right, with that said, guys, that is the end of our Star Wars week. Maybe next year we'll do an actual week where we play Star Wars games every day, because we might actually have enough Star Wars games. If you guys have a Star Wars game you'd recommend, what do they need to do?
Subscribe.
Well, they don't need to subscribe.
You need to let us know.
They need to let us know in the comments. Yeah, so let us know in the comments on what Star Wars game we should try next. But you also need to subscribe if you haven't. Yes, you should also subscribe if you haven't, because then you can watch us play said Star Wars game that you recommend. And until next time, guys.
Adios.
Peace.